Hey guys, welcome to the 75th C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston. In this tutorial, we're going to finish our email sender. So, just have everything we had in the last tutorials, and yeah. So in the last tutorial, we didn't get a chance to test our email sender code, so let's go ahead and test that right now. I'm going to send it to my email, which is xmeetadamx@gmail.com. The subject, I'll just say is hey, make the body be hello, YouTube, and I'll make the from email be my other email that I made just for this tutorial, called adamstutorials@gmail.com, and password, click send email. Sent the email. Now let's go ahead and check my inbox. There we go. Now we have the email. It says hello YouTube. Perfect. So that's exactly what we wanted it to do. However, let's just add a few more things, tell them that the email is sent, and do a few more things. So first of all, let's put a try and catch on this. Oops. First, let's put a try and catch on this, so that if they type in the wrong information, it doesn't throw an error. So we'll put catch, and we'll just have a message box be displayed saying that there was an error sending the message. Make sure you type in, and I'll do /r/n, so it's on a different line. Oops. /r/n. Make sure you typed in your credentials correctly, and that you have an internet connection. Then I'll make the title of this message box be, make it be error. And then I'll make the buttons of this message box be just okay. And the title, the image on the message box, or the icon, will be error. So now if we were to type in something wrong, like we did, like xmeetadamx@gmail.com, type in stuff here, just random stuff, typed in a wrong email address, and then just type in something random, click send email, we're going to get an error. And now we have this, our message box we just created, and it says error. There was an error sending the message. Make sure you typed in your credentials correctly and that you have an internet connection. Perfect. That's just what we want. A few more things that we're going to check is make sure that before they send the message that the email is has Gmail in it, because if it doesn't have Gmail in it, then that means it's not a @gmail.com address, and it has to be an @gmail.com address in order for this to work. So right here we're just going to say if text box, and this is text box 3, do text box 3.text.contains, and this will just check to see if the string contains another string. So we'll just make sure that it contains @gmail.com. And if it doesn't, what we're going to do is we're going to have a message box be displayed. Message box show, and we'll just say you need to provide an email from Gmail, or no, @gmail.com. And obviously you probably want to put in there like the title and the image and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, we need to have another semicolon. And then after it does that, we're just going to have a return. So in return, we'll just halt, and we'll just stop doing all this code right here. So now, test it out right here, just put in random stuff. We have stuff, put an email that is not at gmail.com, send email, then here we get a message box saying you need to provide an email at gmail.com. And it didn't send the message. Another thing we're going to do is, as soon as you click the button, we're just going to make it, actually we're going to make it do it if it's a correct email. We're going to make it disable the button so that you can't click it while it's sending and get an error. So we're going to do .enabled equals false. And then once it's done sending, we'll just put button1 dot enabled equals true. And we'll also put this inside of the cache. Now, instead of doing this, we could do something called finally. And we talked about this before, and finally will do it no matter what. No matter if this is true or not, it'll do finally. So we'll do finally button1 dot enabled equals true. So if it gets an error or not, it will enable button 1 again after it's all done with this code. So now, type in random stuff, click send email. Oh, we need to provide an @gmail.com. We need to get past that check. There's an error sending the message, and then as you can see, the button is disabled. So, yep. And those are just a few things, or a few ways to improve your program. I'm not going to go over and finish everything, like add stuff to this text box and run checks to make sure that people actually provide recipients and subject and a body, but you can do that on your own time. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial, so see you guys.